By no means am I a video game news channel, but every now and then I will see a piece that I have the urge to cover. And in light of everything that's going on, I have a little more free time on my hands and we could all use a little more content, so I decided to cover this one. I mean, unless it's Smash news, in which case I'll talk about Smash DLC, like I did with the upcoming ARMS character. We still don't know who it is, and we won't for quite a few months. But aside from that, there was some very exciting Mario news that dropped today. You guys know who Mario is, right? I think we all know who Mario is. He's common ground. We all like and appreciate a good Mario game. Well, exciting news for you, because I was scrolling through Twitter this morning, and I came across a tweet from Nibellion, who is a Twitter account that covers a lot of news and video game deals, similar to Wario64, and the tweet read, Eurogamer confirms the VGC report and says that Super Mario Galaxy is coming to the Switch alongside, and in quotes, other 3D Mario favorites. So that's where I had a heart attack and I needed to catch my breath for a second, and then I kept reading, and it said, New Paper Mario reconfirmed, Super Mario 3D World, I can't even speak right now, receives a deluxe version with new levels. So I did a little further digging, and it looks like this was a rumor from VGC, which is another video game news website, talking about all these games, 3D favorites coming to the Switch in the form of a remaster. Now, Eurogamer confirming the report, it solidifies it, and then we have Gamatsu, who jumped in later on to confirm that we'd also be getting Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine also remastered. Now, can I just say, before we talk about it, that was a lot to swallow. As soon as I scrolled through Twitter, one of the first things I had to see, aside all the craziness that's going on in the news and in the world, this is a little bit of light. Actually, it's a lot of bit of light in my day, because these are all games that I love, and that a lot of you also likely love, and I can't wait to play them again in HD. Not only that, I can't wait to make content on them. I'm gonna go ahead and make a shameless plug here, but I've been playing through Mario Odyssey again. I've been doing a video series on it. There's only one video up right now, but the second one is recorded and will be going up sometime next week, so if you guys have been watching that, you can look forward to it. Now I have the opportunity to play all these other games and bring all these other games to the channel like I've been wanting to do, but unfortunately I've had to either rely on emulators, which are illegal, wink wink, or I've had to rely on actual hardware, which I have, and I have HDMI upscalers, but it's not the same. I would much prefer to have these as a remaster on the Switch that I could also play on the go when I want to, and I'm sure a lot of you agree with me here. And the report states that we will be getting Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario 64 all remastered. I'm sure there might be some additional games in that. I don't know if it's a collection. I mean, we're probably not going to know for a while. This would have been nice during the mini direct that we had, but I can see this being a reveal for the intended E3 direct coming in June, along with a bunch of other stuff. Now, like I said, I don't know if this is going to be a collection cartridge, if they're going to release them individually in the eShop. I feel like doing both might be the most beneficial, because someone might not want Super Mario Sunshine, but they might want Galaxy. And instead of being forced to buy all of these games, it would be beneficial for Nintendo to allow people to pick and choose games in the eShop and sell them individually, but also maybe sell them as a collector's edition cart, similar to what they did with Super Mario All-Stars back on the Wii back in 2000 and whenever. I can't remember when that was. Now, if you recall, 5 years ago, we did get a lot of stuff for Mario's 30th anniversary. We did get the first Mario Maker game. So this appears to all be planned for Mario's 35th anniversary event, which also says it was originally planned to take place at E3 2020, which is now canceled, but Nintendo is reviewing its plans in light of the ongoing pandemic. So who knows, this could happen during their E3 presentation. I mean, Nintendo wasn't going to live present at E3, so this could be a part of their E3 Direct. It could be an announcement that's coming before. Now, I'm wondering if they're also going to throw in titles like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and if they're doing something like this, I don't see why they wouldn't. as in the article, it states that Nintendo is looking to release a lot of Mario's 35-year back catalog on the Switch, which is all good news. These are games that would definitely sell, number one. Number two, people have been asking for. I mean, some of these games you can't even play. Like, if you want to play Super Mario Sunshine, you need to own a GameCube. It's not available anywhere else. I mean, you're able to luckily play the Galaxy games if you own a Wii U because it is backward compatible, but if you own a GameCube or if you own a Wii, that's the only way you're playing Sunshine. Also, what options are there for you to play 64? You can play 64 DS, which is not the same game. You can play it on the Wii U Virtual Console, the Wii Virtual Console. Actually, there's more ways to play there, so maybe not the best example. Now, on top of that, the second part of the report states that, in quotes, several other Mario titles will release in 2020, including a new Paper Mario. I think a lot of us expected to get a new Paper Mario soon because the last one came out 6 years ago. Was it 2014 that Color Splash came out? And I'm hoping this will be a return to roots Paper Mario game, but I think the concern here was that Intelligent Systems was so wrapped up in doing Fire Emblem, which was definitely selling a lot better, that people didn't think that there would be a new Paper Mario game anytime soon, because they were developing Three Houses. Three Houses sold incredibly well, there's DLC ongoing, but it looks like we are going to be getting one this year. What that game's going to look like, how it's going to play, we don't know, but I do hope it is a return to roots Paper Mario game. And it also makes me hope, are we going to get games like Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door as a part of this collection or this set of classic releases? I hope so, because those are other games that I've also been wanting to play. And then finally, the last piece of this is Super Mario 3D World Deluxe, which, to be honest, a lot of us already knew this was coming because of what Nintendo's been doing with the entire catalog of the Wii U. The Wii U didn't sell well, so it only makes sense to take those games and to port them over to a console that is selling. Games like Mario Kart 8, Pokken Tournament, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, all their good first-party stuff that they re-released on the Wii U, added some additional content, maybe remastered the graphics a bit, and they sold. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is still selling like hotcakes, and all they did was include all the DLC. I mean, I honestly believe that we will not get another Mario Kart game for a while, just because this one is still selling. But going back to Super Mario 3D World Deluxe, we know that's coming, and Nintendo was either held up by these additional levels that they're adding, or they were just waiting on a drought to release it, which makes sense because after this mini direct and everything that's coming up until May, we have no plans for the rest of 2020 for the Switch. We don't know what games we're getting. Obviously, that's going to change once the direct in June or July or whenever it is going to be now drops, because we'll know what's going to happen for the rest of 2020 and beyond that. I could see these games being a large part of those announcements. Now, the part that gets me is the quote that says several other Mario titles, including Paper Mario, because it makes you think, are we going to get any additional sports games? We haven't gotten a new Strikers game. We haven't gotten a new Sluggers game. We did get Mario Tennis Aces, which was fun for a while, but has kind of died out. But what I would really like is a new Mario Golf game. The last Mario Golf game we got was Toadstool Tour? I could be wrong. No, I lied. It was World Tour, which was on the 3DS, but let's face it, that game was hot garbage. Now, obviously, this is all exciting, this is all good, and it's nice that Nintendo is doing something that they should have done a long time ago. But I'm wondering, is this going to be an all-at-once release? Like, is it going to be another Super Mario All-Stars? Is it going to be released in the eShop? Is it going to be released physically? Is it going to be released in drip? Maybe like one game a month for the next couple months? Obviously, we're going to have to wait until there's an official announcement, but I do think that is going to come in June, as was intended. It might even come earlier. We don't know. Like the article said, Nintendo is reviewing its plans due to the whole ongoing pandemic, so that could change, and we can see an announcement as early as April or May, but I think June would be the absolute latest. I'm hoping there is some kind of collector's edition available, because I'm a collector's edition boy. I like collecting my games in physical copies, but I just don't know if every game remastered would fit on the same cartridge. And let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Which of these games is your favorite? What games do you want to see be released on the Switch? You know, assuming this is part of a collection or it's going to be games on its own. I am not going to be doing a lot of news like this, so maybe don't get too used to it. But I felt like this one was very appropriate considering that I'm playing through Odyssey right now. I'm expecting Odyssey 2 to come out one day, being that the first one sold so well and there's opportunity for a second one. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.